Hey everyone, welcome back to AFT Dispatch. In today's video, I want to show you just how out of control government spending has gotten and why it matters to folks like you and me trying to run a business in this brutal freight market. I'm not talking about opinions or forecasts. This is straight from the official numbers, all real, all reported. So far this fiscal year, and we're only 7 months in, the federal government has already spent $4,159 billion. That's $4.159 trillion. And we're not even through the fiscal year yet. It ends in September. Now, a quick clarification before someone rushes to the comments. The federal fiscal year starts in October, not January. So even though we're in June, the latest available data only covers through April, which is month 7 of the fiscal year. Now, here's the kicker. We're already racked up a deficit of over $1 trillion. To be exact, $1.049 trillion, and that's just the first 7 months. Let's break that down. Net interest expense, the money we pay just to cover interest on a national debt, is now the second largest line item in the budget. We've spent $579 billion on interest alone. That's more than national defense, more than health, and more than Medicare. Only Social Security came in higher at $907 billion. So let me put it another way. Right now, the government's spending 34% more than it brings in. That's like making $3,000 a month and spending $4. We all know that doesn't end well. Compare that to last year. By April 2024, the deficit was $855 billion. That's nearly $200 billion less than this year, and interest expense was also $65 billion lower. In April 2023, the deficit was $925 billion. Still bad, still 34% of revenue, but at least it wasn't accelerating like today. April 2022, the deficit was just $360 billion, 12% of receipts. Still high, but for context, many countries have lost that cap deficits at 3%. And now in 2025, we're on track to hit over $1.3 trillion just in interest. That's money that's not going to roads, border security, or infrastructure, just interest payments to bondholders. Now let me pause here for just a second. If you're a carrier or an owner-operator feeling the squeeze in this market, we can help. At AFT Dispatch, we offer professional truck dispatch services to help carriers book better freight and run more efficiently. And if you're an owner-operator with your own truck but don't want the hassle of running under your own authority, you can lease on with A2C Logistics and run under our MC authority. We've helped hundreds of drivers stay on the road, reduce deadhead, and focus on driving, not the paperwork and compliance. You'll find everything you need in the description box below, or give us a call. We'd be happy to walk you through it. Now, back to the video. So as I was saying, lately the debate over spending is getting loud, even at the top. You're probably seeing all the headlines. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are at each other's throats. The issue? A proposed spending package Trump is calling the Big Beautiful Bill. Musk isn't having it. He says it's packed with massive spending and no meaningful cuts. And even after basically digging through it using his own system called Doge, you've heard of it, he says there's nothing in there to address runaway costs. Now they're both calling each other out on this publicly, and whether you're on one side or the other, here's what really matters. Even the most powerful people in the country are now openly fighting about the size and danger of this spending problem. And it's not just a political problem. This affects your insurance premiums, your interest rates, your ability to get a loan, or even keep your truck running. This is what happens when governments spend like there's no tomorrow. It's not just the numbers on a spreadsheet. It's why inflation stays high, rates stay high, and why small carriers and owner-operators are basically getting crushed. We're the ones playing by the rules, we're cutting costs, we're hauling cheap freight just to stay loaded, and while we're doing that, the people in charge are lighting money on fire, and we're the ones getting burned. So guys, stay sharp out there, run smart, watch your numbers, and know that this mess, it's not your fault, but it is something that you need to be prepared for. If you're ready for real support in this market, whether it's with dispatch or leasing on to A2C Logistics, reach out to us. We're here to help you succeed. Everything you need is in the video description below, and you can always give us a call with questions. Thanks for watching, be safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.